From the shores of Lake Erie and Northeast Ohio, it's time for Cleveland at Night. On this episode of Cleveland at Night, we bring you a special presentation of The Director's Corner with Danny K. Danny K, part 2 of The Director's Corner. I'm at the Doubletree Hotel in Westlake for the Indie Gathering on this weekend, and part 2 of Chris Hahn's interview, and we are joined by a lovely lady. What's your name, please?
My name is Beth DeBellis.
Okay, Beth, and good news. What relationship you have with Chris now is you guys are what?
We are going to be married soon if he behaves himself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. You have a good pick. Chris is a great guy.
He is.
Hey, well, how'd you meet Chris?
Actually, my son is a professional wrestler, and the two of them were friends on Facebook. So I showed up.
She Facebook stalked me.
No. So I came up as a person you may know. So he friend requested me. I immediately contacted someone else in the wrestling business that I knew and said, "Who is this guy?" And he had said, "Oh, he's a great wrestler. I don't know about his dating resume, but he's a good guy." So the rest is history.
That's great. How long you guys been dating?
3 years?
Yeah, 3 years.
3 years. So you finally signed a knot September, right?
In September,
September
right. In a
25th.
couple of
Are
weeks.
you guys getting married in your hometown, Mansfield? Or?
Crestline, actually.
Oh, Crestline. Okay.
But she lives in, she grew
lives
up in
a-
Smithville.
No,
Okay.
Marshallville. I grew up in
Marshallville.
No one's ever heard of it. Smithville Schools. Then I moved to San Francisco for many years, came back to Ohio. I raised my family in Stark County, Sandy Valley Schools, and then, long story, still long, back to Marshallville, and then here we
Now
are.
she lives in Mansfield.
Now I
What
live in
else?
Mansfield.
You know, Crestline, isn't that where that studio where that guy has the...
Bob Kurtzman has a
Kurtzman,
special-
yeah.
Right.
I was down there back in 2012. Like, it's an old bowling alley they converted. Yeah, I was there. And that's in, matter of fact, when I was down there, Gary Jones and this guy named Alan they were editing that Axe movie,
Sure.
right? I
Right.
think it was at 2011 I was down there. But yeah, so you grew up in that, both you guys grew up in that area, right?
Right. Now I grew up around Wayne County.
Oh, Wayne County?
Worcester area.
Okay.
Worcester area.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Well, do you have anything else to say before we wrap it up here? And
No, I'm just excited to be here, excited to be in the and people should know our wedding is movie themed because I have been
Yeah.
a movie fan.
oh yeah,
my
let's talk
entire
about
life.
that. Chris was off camera saying that you're a movie buff,
A
right?
huge movie buff. Like I'm talking, you name it, I know it, and if I don't,
Stumper.
Yep.
you can't.
You know
So-
something? Next interview, I go in Mansfield. I'm gonna have a bunch of trivia questions
Right,
on movie
right,
and see if
right.
I'm gonna have 10 questions,
Right.
and you got to get 8 right. If not, you're out of
No,
here.
I'll get 10.
Well, all right.
But my point is that he's in movies, but that has nothing to do with our
Right.
our relationship.
didn't
It's
know
just
when
a
we met,
plus.
She knew I was a pro wrestler, but she didn't know it because when we met, I was an actor and a stuntman. She knew nothing about that.
And I was
Wow.
not impressed at all. I thought, what does he know about
Oh,
movies?
what's your? Well, first of all, do you like the black and white old movies and modern movies, or what's your
yes,
favorites?
yeah. I love the old classics, Turner Classic Movies.
That's-
is my
I watch
favorite
that all the
channel.
time. I love it.
love
Yeah.
that. Love those old movies. Love
She
them
made me
all.
watch Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
Loved it. Don't let him fool you. He loved
Peyton's
it.
Place.
Peyton Place. I
Well, okay,
love
from the
that.
70s up, what's kind of your favorite movie? You're talking about The Godfather off screen,
I
right?
was talking about The Godfather.
Right.
I love The Birds. That's the best scary movie of all. I love, you name it, I love it. My very favorite movie of all time is To Kill a Mockingbird. It's a beautiful movie, beautiful book. But so what we do is we'll watch movies together all the time, but once in a while I want him to watch one of the oldies but goodies like On the Waterfront, which you did enjoy.
yeah, I
yes.
enjoyed that.
The
And
acting is just great in those
it is.
movies,
And
right?
I said, if you're going to transition into more acting, then why not
Yeah.
see what it is?
Well, again, a lot of these superhero movies were popular the last 10 years. Chris was doing a lot of cameos in that, and
Right.
I think the special effects are just they're gone. Let's get back to acting.
Right, exactly,
Acting. I just love
exactly.
movies with just acting,
Right.
and no suspense. Just good drama, and
Right.
that's great.
Right.
So besides Gary Jones, who's your favorite director?
That is a good. I love Steven Spielberg. Of
Everyone loves
course.
Spielberg,
Yeah, I mean,
right.
of course, I love him. I like the old ones. Billy Wilder, the oldies
Yes,
but goodies. I love the old ones.
Billy Wilder is one of my.
Right.
There's a cinema by Case West Reserve. And they do like old movies on
Right.
the projector, and I go see it. And I think I seen a Billy Wilder
Right.
movie, and it was just watching the old time,
Right.
Theater,
What I
stuff like
found
that.
was pretty cool is I didn't realize it, but the original King Kong. I didn't realize they made that King Kong out of clay sculpture.
Yes, right.
I
right.
dragged
That was
him to
pretty
see
wild.
that.
Right.
My grandson and he went to see. It was the last movie we saw before COVID shut down. The original 1933 version on the big screen. It was wonderful to watch something on a big screen that you've never seen on a big
My
screen.
grandson says, "Why are we watching this garbage?"
Hey, Quattro, when you get married, where's your hometown going to be at?
Mansfield. We bought
Okay.
a house in Mansfield.
Hey,
Right.
you know something? I love talking to Chris. I love talking to you. Can I come to Mansfield? We can talk about movies and stuff
Yes,
like that.
please do.
No, we're you know,
I'm
I'll
a
put you
great
on
cook. You'll come over for dinner.
because I do run the Dog to Go. I run Cleveland at Night. I think once a month we should talk about
We
movies
should.
and
I think
you know
that'd be
just talk about you know
Yes.
the classics and stuff like
Yes.
that.
Sure.
All right.
It's
Yeah,
a date.
it's a date.
Don't say it if you don't mean it. Don't.
No, I will go. No, Hey, if I have to, I travel down anywhere to make a good show. I do that. But
Right, that'd
you know,
be
I think
fun.
that. But like I said, I'm gonna bring some trivia questions, and
Okay.
Chris, we're gonna try to stump her.
And let me tell you what our favorite pastime is. My family, my children and I, we find the old classic movies that we were just talking about, and we try to recast them from actors today. That's a
Okay.
fun thing to do.
You know, also I do TV shows at Cleveland, Ohio, and my you know bucket list is to do a classic movie too for independent movies, like you know upstairs. So I'm gonna call you guys up, and you can
Yeah.
act in my one of my movies.
Yeah,
That's
that would be great.
All right. That was the Danny K with the Director's Corner. Chris Hahn and
Beth D. Bellis.
Beth, and they're getting married September. So guys, guess what? She's gonna be off the table. She can't go her on Facebook page because she's spoken for. We'll be back with more right after this. Danny K's Director's Corner right here in Cleveland, Ohio. And don't forget to check out Chris Hahn co-starring in a Gary Jones film, Escape from Death Block 13. Go to their Facebook page, Escape from Death Block 13, or Chris Hahn's Facebook page, JP Hahn, for more information.